I'll give it. So, hi friends. Welcome to SIVARAJAVEL IAS Academy's this video podcast series. I have with me Mr. SIVARAJAVEL, the director of SIVARAJAVEL IAS Academy. For those who don't know about Mr. SIVARAJAVEL, he is a mentor, teacher for UPSC civil servants for nearly 20 years now, and he has a rich experience as a student for about 7 years, and he has attended interviews. So in short, he has very rich experience, one of the very few in the field with so much experience. So welcome, sir. Sir, actually, let me go straight into the topic. First, when is the notification coming?
According to the calendar of UPSC, we are expecting that the notification will be coming tomorrow. February 1st, 2023 will be the expected date of notification. If not tomorrow, definitely this week it will come for sure.
So, this week surely you are expecting notification?
Definitely it will come.
So, according to calendar,
yeah.
So any surprises do you think will be thrown in this notification? Because we have been hearing from for the past few years that optional may be removed. This is a question in the minds of aspirants. So I just want you to clarify on that.
In my opinion, I think that the status quo will continue, because the removal of optional was there in the news since 2017 with the Baswan committee recommendation. Not only optional but action of the age and all was recommended by Baswan way back in 2017. But from that time till today, people keep on asking about the presence of optional in the paper or the possibility of reduction of the age. I don't think that in the near future these two changes will be given effect to, because there are no significant moves from UPSC regarding these changes. So as of now, I expect that the status quo will continue in the near future, and even in this notification, whatever was there in 2022 notification, the same thing will be present in 2023 notification as well.
So can you throw some light on the number of vacancies, sir? Because there was a trend where the vacancies were as less as 700 something.
Yes.
Because previously, before that, constantly we used to have 1,000, or even I remember when I was a student having vacancies up to 1,200.
Yeah. When I was going for interview, the vacancy was just 380 or 350 in one of the years which I went for UPSC Civil Service personality test. The vacancy was less than 400. But since then, I find that the vacancies are increasing. And when you see 2021 and 22, there was a significant increase in the number of vacancies. Because in 2021, I remember it was only 700 odd vacancies, and 2022 it became 1,100 vacancies. So there is also a possibility which UPSC has told already, that last time we expected that there would be a fall of vacancy, and UPSC also has said that around 850 vacancies were there in the first time last year. Okay. Thereafter 150 vacancies were increased. If you look into the reason why the increase of vacancy happened last time, it was because of the decision to keep this Indian Railway Management Service within the civil services as of now. So 2021, just because of 150 Indian Railway Service Management vacancy, the number of vacancy increased to 1,100. But this time UPSC is maybe, they will keep separate mains examination for Indian Railway Management Service. Thereby the number of vacancies will reduce by 150. And the prelims examination will be same for Indian Railway Management Service as well as the Indian Forest Service. But when it comes to main examination, they will be conducted separately. Every year railway services alone 150 services will be there, all the three services put together. So I think that because of separating the Indian Railway Management Service from that of Civil Services Mains Examination, the number of vacancies may come down in comparison to the last year. But I also read a PIB bulletin which says that for the next 5 years there will be increase in the vacancies in civil services. So if you look at the number of vacancies in comparison to last year, there is a chance. Actually, after the notification comes only, we will be able to know. But this is my anticipation that because of the removal of Indian Railway Management Service from the civil services means, the number of vacancies may come down. Like as I have told last year, it was 850 earlier. Then because of the retention of Indian Railway Management Service, they have added 150 and made it 1100 plus. If they remove Indian Railway Management Service, then definitely around 100 to 150 vacancies in comparison to last year will come down. So we'll have to wait and see how many vacancies really will be. But my strong advice or suggestions to the aspirant community is that you should keep preparing very sincerely for this examination, even if there is only one single vacancy. Because we just wanted one single vacancy. It is just a mindset that if there are more vacancies, that more number of people will clear, or I have a very great chance of clearing if number of vacancies will
Exactly.
But I don't agree to that stand, because it is not that the number of vacancies which will decide my selection. It is my commitment to this examination, my hard work and my sincerity that will fetch me a position in civil service examination, not just vacancy.
Very, very rightly said, sir, because I think the general psychology of a student, when he sees that the number of vacancies more, he tends to think that he has a very good probability of clearing the exam. But when I remember my case, when I saw 700 odd vacancy, at that moment itself, my mind just goes down. I just go down, or I think that I have a lesser probability of clearing the examination. I think you correctly summed it up. It all depends on the mindset.
No, when I was writing, there was a time when the vacancy was just 300. But we never bother about 300. Next time the vacancy became 380 or close to 400. And there was a jubilation. Students who were preparing along with us, somebody was even throwing a party because of increase in the number of vacancies. So it's just a feeling which comes to you that when there are more vacancies, then I have a very good chance of clearing. But accepting that little bit of sigh of relief you have by seeing the total number of vacancies, otherwise whatever commitment you have to honor, the commitment you have to honor. Otherwise, clearing examination will be a difficult exercise.
Yeah, I can put it in a positive way. What sir said, your consistency and your commitment will help you clear the examination. Sir, next is a very, very important question, because in my days of preparation, I always have that feeling once the notification is out. Till then, I am in a very relaxed phase, having my own schedule, sticking to my schedule. But once the notification is out, my whole schedule collapses. I become more anxious about the exam. My schedule, which I had planned for 8 hours, will become 15 hours. But my output, which was there when I was planning for 8 hours, would have actually reduced rather than increased. So what should be a student's study plan from the point when the notification is out till the prelims examination comes? So what should be must he focus on mains also, or should he leave mains and go sure shot on prelims? So what is your suggestion, since you have seen so many students, so many successful candidates throughout your 20 years, what is the ideal best practice going forward?
See, one size does not fit for all, because UPSC aspirants preparing for this examination, they belong to varieties of categories. I would put 3 types of students who are going to write this 2023 examination. The first category of student is a student who, after having seen the notification, wanted to prepare for this examination. right? So far they have no idea ABCD about this UPSC examination, but since notification will be out now, it will become a very big news, that it will be in media, it will be in television channel, it will be on newspaper, that notification is out, and this will become a topic to be discussed in most of the families tomorrow or the days to come when UPSC is coming out with the notification. So a student, a candidate who has not even thought of UPSC preparation, by seeing the notification, his uncle, his aunt, or his father or mother or grandfather, somebody will tell that why don't you prepare for this examination. They'll start their preparation right after notification without having any basic idea about this UPSC. This is category number 1. Category number 2 will be that they have given this examination many times, but for reasons which are known to them or which are unknown to them, they may not be able to clear this prelims examination. This is category 2. So they have attempted many times, but they have not cleared even once prelims examination. And the third category of students are those who can clear prelims examination easily. They would even clear the main examination, but they have not got a service. So the third student is an experienced student, a veteran student. The first student, if you ask me very frankly, I will not suggest the first student to take up this examination now. Let that student prepare for 6 months minimum, then give the examination in 2024. Or that student can give the examination if they just wanted to get the feel of the examination.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Mostly working professionals
Yeah.
have the tendency.
Yeah.
I will give one attempt
See.
to see how the.
But in my opinion, after you have prepared for the examination sincerely only, you will get the feel of the examination. Otherwise, it will be Greek and Latin for a student without preparation going to the examination. So the first category of student can go and write the examination, need not expect that
To clear the exam.
they may clear for sure. So it is up to them whether to take it or leave it. If I am in that situation, if I am that first category student, I will not take up this examination. Because you know that whether I prepare and give this examination or without preparation I give this examination, my result will be judged by others.
Okay. You mean to say, if suppose the next time he or she goes
Yeah.
till interview, till personality test, they will definitely look at the failed attempt, is it?
Without preparation, I give an examination, the chance of success is little bit less. Okay. So probability of success is less. If I don't clear, for example, belonging to the first category, my uncle who told me to prepare for the examination, my neighbor who told me to prepare for the examination, they'll come and ask me what happened to your result. So I will be a little bit in a position unable to justify my result. I cannot tell them that without preparation I gave the examination, which
No
will
one will,
not be good.
Reasons won't be good enough.
So-
Exactly.
so, the first type of student, I will tell
Don't
that
attempt the
don't
exam.
give. If
Okay.
you ask me very frankly, to be
Okay.
very frank,
Yeah.
don't give,
Don't give your-
and don't give and spoil your reputation in front of others.
Others. Okay.
Okay.
Second category.
The second category of
Old student,
who
not
has given so many attempts, but they have not cleared the
prelims. Okay.
You know, they have to give more importance to prelims examination. Okay.
So
Prelims
you mean to say
examination.
they should
After
start immediately?
notification, immediately they have to give 90%. If they wanted to do some portions of main examination, they can do it for the next 2 months till March 31st. That too, 90% of prelims should be the focus immediately after notification, because anyhow you have to clear this prelims examination. I have seen my own students who have found the prelims as the most difficult barrier to
yeah,
cross.
exactly.
Once they have cleared the prelims, straight away they become IPS officers.
Exactly.
Straight away. I have my own students doing this.
That too in their sixth attempt, in their fifth attempt.
Fifth attempt, first 4 attempts, prelims was a hurdle. Fifth attempt, he cleared prelims, he cleared mains, he cleared interview, he became IPS. Today he is serving as IPS officer. So I could see such a student. So
They fall
prelims
under
is the
second
only
category.
problem.
Second
They belong to
category.
the second category. Once they clear this prelims examination, straight away they will be landing in Labasna
Service.
or National Police Academy. Okay.
Third
category of students are the students who
Veterans.
have gone till interview. Veterans.
You have termed them
No.
as veterans.
To be very candid, prelims is a landmine. Okay, it will not spare anyone. Even you have topped the examination. Hypothetically, you have topped the examination, and for fun you wanted to write the examination again. You cannot take it for granted. Prelims cannot be taken for granted, even for veterans, because I have my own students who have got the service, who have got the selections, final selections, but they took the prelims very lightly, and next time prelims became a problem.
Okay. You mean to say people who have gone to personality test have actually
Forget
failed
about
in
even
their...
personality test, they have got service also.
Oh,
After
okay.
getting service, next prelims they wanted to improve their rank.
Okay.
Next prelims they didn't clear.
Wow.
So prelims is a very, very unpredictable zone in UPSC examination, because in the main examination I have to write what I know. See, the writing can be controlled by me because I will not write what I don't know. But in prelims examination, the choice is not there for me. Choice is not choice. It is a compulsion that I have to select within the 4 options given. So, prelims is a dangerous territory. No one can take prelims for granted. Even if you have cleared the examination, you have gone till interview, you have to be very, very careful, because if we lose our prelims, then 1 year you have to wait, and that is a very, very taxing job for us. That having gone till interview or having got a service, waiting for another 1 year to clear this, crack this prelims examination is a very, very difficult thing to accept. So, all the 3 categories of students have to have their own strategy. They have to ask their own intuition. They have to make their own self-introspection. The first category student, just I will be ready to accept whatever may be the result, they can go and give the examination. By my personal opinion, you will not be able to do justice, even if you start after the notification, if you have not done any basics of this UPSC preparation. The second type of students, I can tell them that you spend 90% of your time for prelims. And the third category of students, don't think that last 1 week I can study for prelims, last 10 days I can study for prelims, May 1st onwards I'll study for prelims, till then Feb, March, April I'll study only for mains. And that is a very, very risky strategy. You have to play very safely.
Okay.
So for them, they have to balance both prelims as well as mains.
Okay. I think I can sum it up as you rightly said. One size does not fit all.
For all.
Okay. So, if suppose today I am planning, I am taking a decision to sit sincerely and study 8 to 10 hours per day or even more. If I start today from zero,
Okay.
will I be able to clear the examination, sir?
100% you can clear. No doubt at all. Provided you should have some basic studies done before. You
Like-
can clear. You
like-
can clear the examination. Like, for example, I am familiar with this examination. Okay, I have not done my studies. Maybe I am out of touch for last 1 year or 2 years. Okay. I know I have done some rough groundwork. I have done some glance of the examination syllabus. Now next 100 plus days, if I do full focus studies, complete absolute focus, if I can do to the syllabus of UPSC prelims examination, definitely I can clear this examination. Even if I start from today without any delay, I can clear this prelims examination. Here also I have to tell you one thing, that don't ignore CSAT. Because in the name of prelims preparation, people only prepare, most of the students only prepare for their GS
Yes,
portions.
papers. Yeah.
They will not take the CSAT very seriously because it has become a qualifying paper. But even to get qualification, you have to have preparation of CSAT. Not like you are giving weightage for GS. Daily 1 hour you can give for CSAT. Especially the reading comprehension is becoming little bit very, very subjective. So what?
So you mean to say CSAT, many students have lost or failed in prelims because of CSAT, sir?
Definitely. I have veterans who have not cleared the examination because of CSAT.
So it is
Their
becoming
GS
tougher day by day.
Day by day, CSAT is becoming tougher, not because that it is very difficult. It is because the time management is the problem.
Okay.
That without practice we cannot manage the time.
Okay.
Everyone is given extra half an hour for CSAT. I think that everybody or sincere students will clear
The examination.
But,
Okay.
time constraint is the only thing which
So
requires so
I
much
think
of practice.
from that question, students should take away this, that CSAT is equally important.
Equally important. Not that you have to give same time for both GS and CSAT.
But you should
have
not
to take
ignore
up
it.
CSAT daily.
Okay.
Daily practice is much more important. Your hand should move freely when you solve the maths problems, and you should be able to quickly understand what is given in the passage when it comes to
Reading. Okay. Especially, I think we read the paper in the afternoon, 2 o'clock. After lunch, you have to go and sit for CSAT.
They will put some terminologies which is not carrying the meaning which normally we give meaning to. Assumption is not the assumption which we give meaning to. The word assumption in CSAT paper is totally different from our understanding of assumption. Inference, which we learn normally, which we understand so far, is a different word when it comes to RC in CSAT. So you should be very familiar. The simplest way is to solve the previous year question paper.
Okay.
Solve the previous year question paper. Definitely your mind will get tuned to the UPSC jargons, UPSC vocabulary. You will be able to develop. The moment when you do adequate practice of reading the previous year question papers.
So I think that's a very important point for aspirants. CSAT is equally important. So as I've come to the conclusion part of this, a general question, sir. Can I clear this exam by preparing on my own? I mean, with all the resources available in the internet, free resources, if I am able to prepare on my own, will I be able to clear this examination without the help of any coaching institute?
Definitely you can clear. Definitely there is no problem at all. You can clear. But the thing which you have to take into consideration is the right material. See, we are having a problem of plenty today.
True.
Earlier,
Very true.
When I was writing this examination, we had a problem of poverty.
Data poverty.
Yeah, we had a problem of poverty of materials. Today there is a surplus of materials. There is plentiful materials. Online, you just click the button, tons and tons of materials for UPSC examination will come. So you should choose the right material, right? You should do all the readings from the basic and the authentic textbooks, like NCRTs, like specific authentic text will be there for each subject. You have to do that very carefully, and without going to any coaching center also you can clear the examination. People have done, but the only thing is you have to take up the mock test. You have to practice in the form of test, because I have read, revised everything I have done, but when it is put in the form of question only, new confusions will come. I would not even think about the confusion when I read, when I revise, but when it is in the form of question, all different types of confusions will come. So take adequate number of mock tests, and preparing in a community of aspirant, with an aspirant community is going to motivate us. We may not take classes from any institutions, but you have to have people who are very sincerely preparing for your examination to understand where you stand.
Peer group, you mean to say?
Peer group
is very important.
Very much needed. You have to select a peer group And there has to be some sort of checks and balance mechanism you have
To push each other.
because this examination is not a college examination where when you secure 30% or 40% you will
Clear the exam. Exactly.
This examination is based on your relative performance. Where my competitors stand, I may not know fully, but what is the the range of the competition which I have, I should have a understanding.
Control.
Then only I will be able to make some course corrections. So there should be a yardstick to cross-check my preparation in the form of mock tests I can do, in the form of peer group discussion I can do, and self-studies have been done by people who cleared the examination. No doubt.
So you I just want to sum your answer on that question, sir. So whatever you do, please make sure you take your mock test.
Definitely.
So either you go to institutes or you prepare by yourself. Mock test is very, very important. So I think that sums the answer and this video podcast. I just want to summarize on what we were talking for the last half an hour. We were talking about notification, which is going to come maybe today or tomorrow, and then about the optional paradigm, whether optional will be removed or not. Sir had his opinion, and sir expressed about the study plan to be followed, best practices which are generally followed, but again he gave a caution note that one size does not fit all. Either get your mentorship from any senior or your friend or any mentors like sir to have your perfect plan sorted out. And I asked him about if I start today, can I prepare and clear the examination? He had answered a strong yes to clear. And about self preparation, sir, apart from all this journey is actually a very tiresome long marathon race. So say for all the candidates who are, except the first timers, for all the others this is a very tedious journey because they are sacrificing their golden period preparing for this exam. So your words for them who are we can term it as, in my days they'll term them as serious aspirants. For all the serious aspirants, your word to just end this first video podcast from you yourself, sir.
See, success is not a product of accident. It is not an incident as well. Success is a product of your attitude. You have to have a strong attitude of positivity to clear this examination. Forget about clearing the examination. To be positive gives you tangible benefits, not just clearing this examination. To make you joyful, you need to have a very positive attitude. And be positive, believe in your ability. Always you start your day with determination, end your day with satisfaction. You will clear this examination.
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. I think you summed it up. This video podcast is a part of series which will be having till prelims.
Definitely.
Probably. So all your questions are welcome. You can either call the number being displayed to get in touch with sir, or you can give us your messages so that we'll take up those questions and give you answers in the next podcast. Thanks a lot, sir. We'll meet in another episode. Thank you, sir.
Nice interaction. So any question, whatever problem students are having in the process of their preparation, they can very freely ask questions. I'll be very happy to answer their question based on my experience with this examination. Thank you. All the very best.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. So we'll meet in another episode next week, probably in the same time, Tuesday or Friday. We'll keep you posted. So thank you. Thanks a lot, guys.